Hello to everyone, my name is Alex and today I'm going to make the solution for the exercise 2 and a point B. We use the Java and here we declare first the variables for frame size, page, choice and size n. We declare string variables for the input string and an array of a string for the page. And here we have the array for the frames. So we implement the while because we need to declare a method for choose the algorithms. In this case we have three options, the algorithms. We implement the while for the menu choice. For example, if I chose the option 1, I'm going to get FIFO. And here we declare exit if input choice is option 4. Input number of page. While input is not a positive integer, the system asks for the input and checks if input is not an integer displays error message. And here gets number of page input and the system check if input is not positive, displays error message. If while is this, allocates memory for n number of a string. Input the reference string separated by space, and we implement do while too. While length of page array is not equal to n, the system asks for input and gets the input string. It splits the string into substring separated by space and check if the number of pages started is equal to n. Okay, here implement input the number of frames. While input is not a positive integer, the system asks for input and check if input is not an integer and displays error message. And here gets frames buffer size input. And the system shows the message. Check if input is not positive and display this error message. Please enter a positive integer. In this line code, we have a string array frame of frame size. Initializes frame array width, which indicates an empty frame array. Here display the data input. And here implement for and a conditional if. Perform LRU, page replacement. In this conditional, if we chose the option 2, we have this algorithm, and if choose the option 3, we have this algorithm, and the choice 4, we have this condition exit. This is the first algorithm, first in, first out. We have the arguments for the asset, a size n, an array of the page, and the frame array. Flag for the page fault. Here, frame page fault counter, page faults counter, and here initiality flag is true because it has not yet found a page hit. Checks if page hit in this line code, and if page hit no fault occurs. In this conditional we have if there is page fault, replace the page in frame page fault counter, and set page fault counter back to 0 if page fault counter is equal to length of frame. And this is the finished conditional, and here we have a new conditional for display the frame buffer array. Here added 1 to the page faults, and else this condition. If page hit, no replacement. When finished this conditional, the system showed this message: display total page fault. Let's recently use it. We have these arguments for the asset size n and array, for the page, the frame array, and frame size. We have the temp page, flag for the page fault, index if page fault occurs, two temporary arrays to keep track of page, and first element of array is most recent, and the last element is in the algorithm. Initialize array elements 2. We have a order 4. Initiality flag is true because it has not yet found a page. Check if page hit, and if page hit, no page fault occurs. We have the order 4. While page fault occurs and found the last recently used page. If last recently used, set index to be replaced. And we have a conditional: if page fault, replace frame with the page, and else and add 1 to page fault counter, and else if page hit, no replacement. And here we have a int, a variable 1. This is a counter. First element of B is the page. B is most recent, while G size is less size of frames. The elements in this array that are not equal to reference. We have the 4 set to the update, and the system show this message: display total page faults. This is the next algorithm that's frequently used. This is the arguments. Here we accept the size n and array of the page, the frame array end, an index in this line code for frequency array page fault contour size, and implement this code for the algorithm LFU. When we implement these algorithms, the system shows this message. And let's run the algorithms in this case. Okay. This is the menu. 1 FIFO, 2, 3, and 4 is for exit. We chose the 1 FIFO, and the system asks the number of page. In this case, I'm going to introduce this page, and the system asks me the enter reference string must be separated by space. This is the message error. Please enter string again because I agree. Okay. The system asks enter number of frames. In this case, we use 4 frames, and the system show the solution for the first algorithm. We're going to choose the option 2. We're going to use this again. The reference tree must be separated by space. Okay. Okay, here we have an error. Okay, we're going to choose the option 2 again. Page frames 4. And this is the result. And the last algorithm, we're going to choose the 3 algorithm. this is the result. Okay, thank you very much for watching